and it is only going to get worse from here. Over the past 5 years, the world has experienced more global upheavals than in the last 50. Think of what has happened not too long ago. The Covid pandemic, the US-China trade war, the conflict in Ukraine, military coups in Africa, the default in Argentina, the migration and energy crisis in Europe. And that is just the tip of the iceberg. All these events have a negative impact on the economies of all countries in the world. While the country leaders are solving their own problems, we get sanctions, broken economic ties, increased military spending, reduced support for businesses and people, inflation, and rising fuel costs. The ruling elite does not feel all of these consequences. But ordinary people, on the other hand, pay a very high price for it. Leading political experts and economists say we are only at the beginning of this upheaval stage. And most importantly, we are all getting poorer every day because of these events. And tomorrow we could be on the verge of the financial end of the world. In some parts of the world, the storm has already begun. For example, in 2021, the default affected 45 million Argentines, and over the next 2 years they became several times poorer. And right now in Turkey, inflation has reached 60%, and it is unknown how this will end. In this video, I will talk about the 3 harbingers of the financial apocalypse. Today we are going to look at this situation from a different point of view and talk about what can save at least a part of the familiar world we are used to. Spoiler alert, it is cryptocurrency. It has already helped 15 million Argentines save some of their money from default.
My name is Ivan. I'm an investor and a businessman. I have 6 projects in crypto, IT, and artificial intelligence. And while I am working, my digital clone is recording this video for you right now. All information has been double-checked by me personally. The future is already here.
The first harbinger of the financial apocalypse is power plays. Let us be honest, governments have no time to think about protecting the interests of the population. They are busy dealing with global affairs. While the bigwigs from different governments argue among themselves at summits, their conflicts are paid for out of your pocket and without you knowing about it. While you are watching this video, your savings are slowly dwindling. Global inflation is creeping into our lives like an invisible enemy, devouring money before our eyes. More than 1 billion people are living below the poverty threshold even today. Over the past 5 years, the indebtedness of the population has reached record levels. People are saving money on everything they can today. Sales of household appliances have dropped by 40%. People are traveling abroad half as often. Every 4th person on the planet today saved money on food for themselves and their children. In order to somehow fight inflation, millions of people are forced to leave their homes and go to other countries for higher wages. The second horseman harbinger of the financial apocalypse is the shadow of default. During times of instability, people spend less and try their best to save the rest of the money they have. It is in our genes. But what if I told you that today you don't really own your savings at all? At any moment, your bank accounts could turn into pumpkins. In December 2021, 45 million people in Argentina woke up bankrupt because the Argentine government declared default. Just think about it, about the fact that the day when you will not be able to withdraw money from your bank account seems more probable today than ever. Governments can easily restrict access to people's bank accounts to save the global economy during a crisis. Just as 2 years ago, the governments imposed lockdowns to preserve the global healthcare system, and no one will be able to stop them. Even today, banks are imposing increasingly strict limits and fees on account transactions. The third harbinger of the financial apocalypse is a feast during the plague. While banking bigwigs do not care about clients' problems, they make over $100 million daily from clients' money transfers, which is over $36 billion a year. Sending money abroad comes with high fees and numerous restrictions. Governments control every dime you have. Every month, banks freeze accounts, which is about $1 billion, for reasons ranging from sanctions to debts of a client's relatives. Since you have to wake up and work every day, you just don't have time to deal with all these new realities. Our entire civilization is now at a severe disadvantage while governments continue to pretend that nothing serious is happening. We must now find our own ways to protect ourselves from global instability. Fortunately, such a tool does exist already. It can help everyone secure their money from inflation, total surveillance, scammers, and 24/7 government control. That tool is cryptocurrency. It is the thing that can help us all turn the tide of this almost lost game and get our money back into our hands. It was cryptocurrency that became the salvation for 15 million Argentines after the national default. After all, cryptocurrency is not subject to the inflation of national currencies. This finally shatters the popular myth that only freaks use crypto. Cryptocurrency is now being used by the most ordinary people around the world. Today, 50 of the world's largest companies trust the blockchain technology, which crypto is based on. This debunks the myth that crypto is just another economic bubble and scam. A wide range of corporations use it, from the largest US retail chains like Walmart and Amazon to financial giant JP Morgan Chase, booking services like Expedia and Air Baltic, the national airline of Latvia, an EU country. With crypto, you can buy a burger at Subway or KFC, grab a cup of coffee at Starbucks, or use it within PayPal. Or you can buy a game on Xbox because crypto is trusted by Microsoft. Crypto is already a legal currency in 110 countries around the world. Technically, it is a 100% secure wallet. Crypto is already helping people save millions of dollars on transfers. Imagine sending money overseas to your family. In the banking system, this could take days and the bank would charge a transfer fee. With cryptocurrency, you can perform the same transaction in a matter of minutes, bypassing unnecessary expenses. In addition, cryptocurrency knows no borders and limitations. You can send money to anyone in any country in the world without limits or lengthy waiting times. Banks always want to know the reason for money transfers, and may refuse anyone if they think the transfer is suspicious. You do not even need a physical wallet or bank account to store cryptocurrency. Your funds are stored in encrypted electronic form. To open a cryptocurrency wallet, all you need is a free app and internet access. So, independence from the government and banks, cheap and fast transfers of any amounts anywhere in the world, the most technically advanced security system and protection from inflation to date, these are all real advantages of crypto. That said, typically, people who use cryptocurrency do not cancel their regular bank cards or close their accounts. None of the cryptocurrency users are rushing to burn their credit cards and wallets. But if you want to have a genuinely secure wallet, inaccessible to the banking system, that monitors your transactions and protected from politicians who decide how much money you lose this year, then cryptocurrency might be a good choice. I get that you have been using regular services and cards for years now. You are used to them and do not want to waste your time on something new. But just imagine what would have happened to our civilization if ancient humans had refused to learn how to use fire and rejected progress. The idea of the internet seemed absurd just 30 years ago. Cryptocurrency, like fire or the internet, is a powerful tool that can bring tremendous benefits. Of course, it requires caution and knowledge for safe use. Therefore, just as we teach children how to handle fire, it is important to consciously learn how to use cryptocurrency. It has great potential to improve our financial lives, but requires knowledge, caution, and responsibility to make the most of it. Perhaps you are just starting to explore the world of cryptocurrency today. You do not have to try to grasp all the details right away. Videos and articles about cryptocurrency are often complicated and overloaded with information. So many people give up and throw in the towel. I am not okay with that. My goal is to help you figure it out. That is why I started this channel. Here, I explain how easy it is to start using cryptocurrency with just a small amount of money and avoid the common mistakes that beginners make. I already have a few videos for those who want to get started right now. You can find a link to them in the top right corner. I hope you found this video useful. If so, please like and subscribe to my channel. Make the right choice, and I will see you in the next video.